Today we're talking about something that I knew would happen, but I was hoping it wouldn't happen. But it did happen, so now I'm going to talk about it because it happened. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I have to tiptoe around talking about this very carefully. But if you guys aren't aware, a really bad thing happened over in Texas that involved a pew pew machine, and the dude that did it is not good and was exposed, and he pewed people and little people, and it's not good. This guy was 18 years old. He committed a horrific act, and he looks like he looks like this. That's him. That's the dude who is the evil person that did these terrible things. Now you might be wondering, why is there a Twitter account saying, "Hear me out"? Basically they're saying that this evil person is really hot. They're calling him hot. There's so much wrong with this. I can't even begin to comprehend it. Number one, he's freaking ugly. Let's just get that out of the way right now. I mean, look at those cheeks. He's sucking them in for his life. And you might be saying, "Oh, Gideon, don't be talking crap about the SS, because he'll come get you." Well, guess what? He's no longer with us, so I don't really care. And I'll spit on his grave. How about that? Anyways, so a lot of people are like, the block button ain't enough. I'm not hearing you out. No. Yep, all of these things. I can't stand being on the internet. So, yeah, basically, clown, yeah. All of these, the comment section is giving this person their dues. But there's so much wrong with this. Number one, we see this happen a lot. Women always like these serial or criminals, and it's a kink for some people, and it's weird. It's a weird kink, but unfortunately it happens, and this is just another case. Why shouldn't we glorify this behavior? Well, because it encourages this behavior to happen again. Some really nerdy white guy who's socially inept might be thinking to himself, "Oh, well, maybe I should do what he did, so then girls will like me," because girls have a liking for that kind of stuff. And this person continued. They were like, "His body is beautiful because this is him." Yeah. And then they try to justify it. I have hybridophilia, which is an interest and attraction to those who commit crimes. I think that really you need to go to a mental hospital, and I think you need Jesus, and I also think you probably should never be allowed to be around humans ever again. Because this is freaking, I mean, typical Twitter behavior, but, I mean, this is terrible, awful, and this person is really weird. So no, in short, I will not hear you out, and goodness gracious, please get some help. Please get a father figure in your life, because you obviously need it. And we should not be glorifying someone who did horrific acts to, people who hadn't even started their life yet. He literally extinguished life before it could even really start, by doing the terrible thing that happened in Texas that I'm sure all of you know that I'm referring to. So, yeah, this is terrible, awful, and goodness gracious, this really makes me lose faith in humanity. I will not hear you out. I will not reward you on Twitter by following you, and luckily everybody's unfortunately this person's getting attention, which I'm pretty sure this is what this person wanted. But we have to call out this kind of behavior, guys, because it cannot continue. I mean, you should not be able to say this type of thing without any backlash. This is something that is just disgusting. And his body is not beautiful. He looks like a twig. Um, and he probably isn't that pretty anymore because he is. Anyways, but that's none of my business, I suppose.